Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look right here. Kind of a purplish pink look we have going on. McKinley says hey. Kind of a purplish pink look we have going on, a little bit over the top, but I really like it. And I did a purple lip today. I'll go through all the products and everything that I did. Let's just get started.
Hi.
Hi. You want to say hi? Say hi. Hi. This is my baby. Say hello. Say hello. Can you smile? No smiles. No smiles. Hey guys, so today we're going to start off with our e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer. It is a green color because it helps reduce redness. Anything green that you see as far as contouring or primers, it's going to help reduce any redness that you have. And I have some of that around my mouth and nose, so it just helps. But it also helps your makeup to stay on all day, so you want to apply that all over the face. I just squirted a couple pumps into my hands and then just rubbed it all over. Now, next thing we're going to move on to is our NARS Concealer. Now, this is in shade Light 1, or Chantilly is what it says. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's what it says. So we're just going to take that and place it below the eyes. I place it below the eyes and then kind of drag it down towards the nose because I do have some redness around the nose, and this is going to help cover that up. So we're going to do that around both eyes. And you can also use this concealer as your highlight if you're doing any kind of contouring. So I'm going to put it on my cupid's bow, on my chin, and then also on my forehead. I just need a mirror to apply it to my forehead. Alright, so we're going to apply that there. And then I'm going to apply it to the bridge of my nose as well, because these are the areas that you want to highlight. Now I'm going to take my beauty blender. Now this is a very wet beauty blender. You want to make sure that it is wet because that's going to give you the best coverage. It'll drag the product, whatever you're using, it will drag it all over where you need it and get you good coverage. So you want to make sure that it's wet, but wrung out obviously. And then just rub it around, blend everything into place. Pretty easy to do. As you can see here, it drags that product like fully across my forehead there and down my nose, my chin. So we're getting good coverage. Don't worry, we're going to blend the rest of this out. It's going to look much better than this when we're done. Make sure that you get into your eyes as well, the creases, because it can crease up. Or what, I don't know what the word you want to say is, but it can make your eyes look like it's got a crease in it from the concealer. So you want to make sure you blend that really well. Next, I've got my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and these are the colors that is in it. They have some lighter shades for highlighting and the darker ones for contouring. I'm using my Sephora angled brush. And I'm just going to take some of one of these brown colors here, and we're going to apply that to the cheek hollows. So wherever the hollow of your cheek is, you can kind of suck in like a fish face like you see me doing now to find the hollows of your cheek, and you just want to place that there. We're going to blend this out in a minute, but this is where we're placing it first. This can help your face look a little bit slimmer, and it's just a very popular thing to do now. Now this kit, I really do love this kit. I want to get the cream kit. This is powder, so I do want to get the cream kit. I think that would be cool to try. Maybe a little bit easier to blend with the beauty blender because you're going to use a brush to blend this. But the highlighting colors in this palette are not the best. I don't know if it's just my skin tone. Maybe I'm just too pale. It doesn't show up very well. But anyways, the dark colors work. So we're going to apply that to the forehead, the bridges of the nose, the hollows of the cheek, and then the jawline. This is my Sephora stippling brush. Stippling, I don't know how you say that. But you're just going to take that in circular motions to blend all of that together. I'm sorry if you hear McKinley in the background. She is playing and I'm trying to do this video. But anyways, so we're going to continue blending. It's going to take a little bit of time. You want to make sure that you blend it really well. I'm going to add some more concealer in a minute, but just to highlight a little bit more, because I do like a lot of highlight. But I'm going to blend this really well. Circular motions, circular motions. And I think I was telling McKinley to stop doing something in that clip. Don't know. But I've got my mirror in the camera. Sorry about that. Us blind girls, we got to be able to see. I don't have any glasses on. I can't see a thing. Alright, so continue blending that out. It's starting to look better and better. Alright, so now everything is blended out. We're going to move on to our Urban, well actually I'm just kidding guys. We're moving on to the concealer again because I want more highlight. So we're just going to place a little bit more underneath the eyes here just to highlight, make me look a little bit more awake. And I'm going to take my beauty blender again and blend that all out again. So I made little triangle shapes on my cheeks that look ridiculous, and then down my nose again. And then now I'm going to grab my beauty blender and blend that out again. So this one is not super important to drag into your eyelids again because you've already covered those up. This is basically just for the cheeks. So blending that out onto the cheeks. And now you can see a little bit more highlight after I added that concealer. I think it just gives a good fresh look when you are highlighted underneath your eyes and on the bridge of your nose. It's just really fresh and makes you look kind of flawless. Flawless is the word I want to use. So all of that is blended out now. Pretty. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the Urban Decay Original Primer. This primer is one of my favorites. They also have colors of their eyeshadow as primers. So you can have like a base color already once you put the primer on, and I think that's pretty cool. But this one is just the original, so not really any color to it. You're gonna put some on the finger, that's how I do it, and then just kind of rub it into the eyelid. And I do drag it all the way up to my eyebrow because I'm going to be placing some color to highlight underneath my eyebrow, and this is going to help the eyeshadow stay on all day. So then I'm going to apply it to my other eye, rub that all in. I also apply it to the inner corner of my eye because I'm going to be placing some highlighting color there too. You want to make it all stay. Now we're using our Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. That is what all of the eyeshadow colors that I'm using today is going to be from. So this is what the colors look like. Now I'm taking a EcoTools shadow brush with a thick end like this. And I'm using this with the color Champagne Truffle in the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette for my base color. So that's the Champagne Truffle color. It's like a bright shimmery kind of pink, but when you put it on the eyelid, it doesn't really look pink. It kind of looks more like a creamish white color, whatever that is. So I'm just going to rub that all over the eyelid, all the way up to my eyebrow because it is a good highlighting color. So place that all over the eyelid and up to the eyebrow. Speed it up a little. All right. Rub it all in. Now, the next color we're moving to is the Amaretto, and that's that color right there. I'm going to be using an Essence of Beauty crease brush. Now, we're just going to be placing that into the corner here, pulling it all out. You don't want to place it all the way into the inner corner, but keep it on the outside. And I'm sorry guys, I misspoke. That is not the Essence of Beauty brush. That is the same EcoTools shadow brush that I was using just a minute ago. This one is good for applying into the crease, not necessarily for blending, but applying into the crease for this purpose because it's going pretty much all over the eyelid except to the center. So we're using that for that. Now, I am for real switching to Essence of Beauty crease brush now, and the color that we're using is Cherry Cordial, And I'm just going to apply that into the V of the eyelid. So you can see there, it's a different shade, so it's going to form some dimension here. Apply that to the other eye and the crease also. We're going to blend it out really well in just a minute once we finish applying our lid color. So just continue placing that there. You don't want to take it all the way out to the farthest corner on the outside because you already have some of the amaretto color there. So we're going to keep that there. Okay. I just did about 2 coats just to give me some good dark color on the middle. Now I'm switching to the Candied Violet color, and I'm going back to my EcoTools shadow brush and just applying that right to the center. This is a really pretty shimmery purple color, and I really like this color a whole lot. So we're just going to continue placing that onto the middle. You can see the purple coming through now. Thumbs up for my hair. Alright, so now I'm going to go back to my Essence of Beauty brush and I'm going to blend all of this out. Just to blend that purple with the kind of reddish hues that we have here and make it a little more cohesive look here. Blend, 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 blend. Blending is life. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to my first color, which was the Champagne Truffle, and I'm just applying that to the corners, the inner corners of my eyes to add a little pop here. We are going to be doing a cat eye, so I just want to put a little bit of pop here before we move on to the other colors. So I'm going to take that Candied Violet, which is that purple color in the palette, and just place it underneath the lid. Now, the lower lid, sorry. Now, the brush that I'm using here is actually a lip liner brush. It is an EcoTools brush. I really do like these. They're pretty inexpensive, but they're good brushes. It's a really good brush to use if you want a fine line underneath instead of a like super thick line. So now I'm moving on to my Sephora Classic Line Felt Eyeliner, and this is in the color Intense Black. Excuse my hands, I just applied self-tanner, so they're a little bit dark. They look really dirty. Just excuse me, please. So I'm just going to apply the eyeliner onto the lid. I'm making a pretty dramatic wing here because we're going to be doing a cat eye, like I said, so you want a dramatic wing. I'm just kind of framing it out and then filling it in, and then I'm going to do the same with the left eye. And yes, the mirror is in the frame, but guys, I can't see a thing without my glasses on, so I need it close to my face. I am sorry. Alright, so I'm switching to my Revlon Color Stay Skinny Liquid Liner because I ran out of the other liner, yeah. So we're going to use this one. I'm going to apply that to the inner corners, kind of drag it out towards the nose, like the bridge of your nose, and continue pulling it out to meet the outside part of the wing. We're going to fill in the middle of the eyes. You can see here these are unfilled in, and you can also wear it that way. You can just put a pop of color into the middle crease of the corner of your eye and create a really cool look there. But I'm going to fill it in for today's look and make a dramatic cat eye. So it's really easy to do. You just, draw out the shape and then pull it down from the inner corner and make a cat eye look. And I'm still using the Revlon Color Stay Skinny Liner. So this is what it looks like there. Right? And next we're going to move on to our mascara. After I just add a little bit more of the Candied Violet underneath the eyelid, I wanted a little bit more purple to pop through. So we're just going to add that in. And this is an EcoTools brush also. Alright, so now we're moving on to the eyelashes. This is the Lancome Mascara Base. It is white base, as you can see here. And you're just going to apply that to the eyelashes before you put on your mascara. And this helps your eyelashes to look longer and then also for your mascara to stay on for a long time. So it's helpful. So just apply that on the lashes just like you would any mascara. This works the same exact way. And then I'm going to move on with my Tarte. This is Lights Camera Lashes. It's a sample I actually got when I bought a Tarte eyelash curler thing, and I really love it. So once I run out of this little sample, I'm gonna definitely buy more. So then just apply that right over the top of the Lancome mascara base that you just used. And fake lashes probably would be good with this look. It would make it a little bit more dramatic, but it's not necessary. I'm a fan of going with your natural lashes if you can, because let's be honest, guys, fake lashes are kind of uncomfortable and kind of difficult to put on sometimes, but they can look really good. But I don't know, sometimes it just looks a little too fake for me, so I'm just using my real lashes today. And I'm going to go ahead and put that same Lancome base on my bottom lashes. And then we're going to do the same thing with the Tarte on the bottom lashes. Look at me sticking my tongue out. Look like an idiot. All right. You can stop that, Jamie. Okay. All right. I don't know why I'm biting my lip like that. I didn't know that I do that, but apparently I do. So we're just going to go ahead and move on to the other eye. Do the base and then the Tarte. Ah, looking good, looking good. Speed it up a little. Nobody wants to see this for that long. I think you get the point. Okay, there's my tongue again. So what I'm doing now is just applying that champagne truffle back to the arches of my eyebrows for some highlight, and this just adds a really pretty shimmer to the eyebrows. So now I'm moving on to the Sephora eyebrow pencil. This is in the color 04 Midnight Brown, and I'm not doing anything crazy here, but I'm just going to comb these out. There's a little brush that comes on the end of this little pencil, so it's really handy dandy. Just comb those up to get all the stray hairs out of the way, and then just use the pencil to fill in any kind of bald spots. Not doing any crazy lining, but really just doing small strokes to fill in any spots that look like they're a little bare. So we can already see they start to look a little bit more formed, a little bit better. You don't have to do a whole lot to them, just use that pencil. Looking good. Alright guys, so there's something that I forgot to do earlier, and this is my Laura Mercier setting powder. You should always set your concealer after you place it on so that it doesn't crease. So I've got a Sephora buffing brush that I'm using to apply the powder, and I just blot it on wherever I placed the concealer or wherever it could get creased. This will help it to stay on one and then not crease second. And I really do love this powder. It's great. So I'm going to move on to the blush. This is a CoverGirl shade 510 Iced Plum. And I'm using a Beauty 360 powder brush. And I'm just going to apply that to the cheekbones. It's a kind of a subtle color because we do have a dramatic eye, and we're going to have a pretty dramatic lip too. So you don't want anything crazy to make you look like a clown. So we're just putting a subtle color on the cheekbones just like that. And I'm also going to go ahead and do the lips. So this is the color 660 Berry Hot, and this is a Revlon color. So super cheap, but a really pretty color. And I went for purple because we're kind of going for a little purplish look today. So I'm just going to put that on the lips, no lip liner, just straight on the lips. Put a couple coats on, and then just rub your lips together. And there you go with the lip. Now to finish it all, I'm going with my Merle Norman Expert Touch Finishing Spray. Just spray a couple squirts onto the face and let it dry. And that's going to help your makeup stay on all day. Alright, so this is our finished look, guys. I put a little light on it so you can see it better. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment and like the video. Let me know what you thought. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Subscribe for more. Love you.